Hey guys, today we're going to be installing headlights on my mower. That way I can mow when it starts getting dark outside. This should come in handy for a lot of things, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So the official Toro OEM light kit is like $100, and I felt that was a little bit too much, so figured I'd take a shot with this Nilight light kit. It's got two of these little headlight things that are LEDs, and I figured it'd probably be just as good. So it's an entire kit. Comes with the two lights, obviously, as well as wiring, relay kit, light switch, fuses, all the stuff you need to get it hooked up. First thing we got to do is find a good spot to mount these lights. Now I'm thinking we might use one of these bolt holes. I can jack the mower up a little bit, take this bolt out, and I might be able to put it somewhere like right here on either side. I decided I'm going to mount it to the same bolt that holds the steps in place. The hole's just ever so slightly too small, so what I'm going to do is ream it out to make it a little bit bigger. So I ended up using these mount points, and I have them aimed fairly high, but they're basically at the highest they'll go, so if they're too high I can always point them down a little bit. I've got my wire harness down here ready to get hooked up to these, but before I got with that I decided to put my light bar switch right here. I basically cut a hole in the plastic underneath here. Now the instructions do come with a little wiring guide, but basically you'll have this little relay box right here, and there'll be one set of wires that come off. This goes to the negative terminal. I have it all disconnected right now while I'm working with the electronics, and then one that goes to the positive terminal. Then you'll have a wire that goes over to this plug that goes into the switch, and there's a little spade terminals underneath the switch where you can select if you want it to light up when the lights are on or when the key is turned on. I have mine set up to only light up when the lights are on. Now the last step, zip tie those to the frame and get everything connected up front. I got everything connected. It comes with little spade terminals to put on the end here in case you needed to extend this wire for the mower. It's got plenty of length here, as you can see. But got everything hooked up. Be careful, some of these little spade terminals are fragile. I actually broke one off because I connected them backwards. I had an extra one laying around, so I was able to hook it back up. I'll probably put some electrical tape around these just to kind of keep them secure. I have everything hooked back up. We got the negative to the negative terminal here. Check that the fuse was in this little case here. Now, when we turn this on, we have lights. Another thing to note is I don't even have the thing turned on, so I don't need the key or for it to be on the on position. If you want it to be keyed, you could hook it up to the solenoid and give it power to the key, but I want it to where I can turn it on even if the mower's not running. Alright, so we've got our lights set up, and I got everything zip tied under the frame here. I don't know how well you can see it, but I tucked everything up under the rail there. There's a couple holes along the way I was able to put zip ties on to make sure everything was secure and out of the way. And up here I have it zip tied to the seat support here. Got everything hooked up. That'll light up when the lights are on. And I'm all set to go. Now let's go outside and get these aimed. and that'll do it for these lights. I can definitely recommend them. They shine really bright. It was very easy to install. Everything that I needed was included. On this particular mower, the factory lights would be on when the mower's on, and I would have no choice whether they were on or not. So, like I said, I can recommend them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. We'll see you around.